Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I post videos every week teaching you the latest strategies to help you build an impactful online business. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if learning how to scale your business is something that excites you. Now, today's shout out is for Crindo Decorations. So thank you for the support and always leaving lovely comments in my channel. If you want to get a shout out in my future videos, screenshot yourself watching this video and tag me on my Instagram stories. Or you could leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. Now, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make custom labels for your Etsy shop using Canva and Sticker Mule. So if you want to learn how easy it is to create branded labels, make sure that you watch this video all the way to the end. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited about this video because this was on my requested list of videos. So I wanted to just go ahead and make it for you guys. So the first thing you want to do is head over to Canva. You could do the free version or you could subscribe and do the Canva Pro, which is what I have, and it will give you additional features. If you're interested in trying Canva Pro for 30 days, I will leave my referral link right below this video. So make sure you click there and check it out. So the next thing you want to do once you are in your account, you want to create a design and you want to size it by 3 by 3 inches. So make sure right here is on inches and go ahead and create the design. And we're going to be doing thank you labels for your products. So I'm going to start with a circle. So I'm going to go ahead and select this circle here. You could just go here and they have different shapes. I'm going to do this one here and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger to kind of fill in the design. So I'm going to make it that big. I think that looks pretty good. From here, I'm going to change the color. Obviously, as you can see, I have my branding colors. That's one of the features of the paid Canva, that you could have your colors in place. It's really up to you, but it does help you a lot, especially when you're creating stuff all the time for your business. So I'm going to do this light pink. This is like one of my branding colors that I love. And then I'm going to say, okay, so I'm going to play around with the text here. So I'm going to add this text here and I'm going to say a big thank you on the top. So thank you. And I'm going to add a question mark. And then I'm going to change the font to something like this. Let's see this one here. Oh, that's pretty cute actually. So I'm going to put this right on the top and then I'm going to make it smaller to fit inside the circle. So I kind of like how that looks. So thank you. And then what I'm going to do is add a subheading on the bottom. And I'm going to put your business means the world to us. And then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And I'm going to push it right here, right underneath. So I'm going to try to make it smaller than the thank you, so the thank you could stand out a little bit more. I like it how it looks right there. So boom, I kind of like that. Make sure it's not getting cut off. So let's make it a little bit smaller. And let's make this tab smaller and put it right there. So far, we're doing pretty good. So your business means the world to us. Another thing you could do is add your social media. So you could say, loving your purchase. I do recommend doing different fonts. I think it does make it look nicer with different types of fonts like this. It just breaks it up a little bit better. And I kind of like it like that, like this part being big, loving your purchase. You can make it smaller if you want to, like if you wanted just to keep the thank you bigger, what you could do is push this down, make the thank you a little bigger. And then that way this doesn't overpower the thank you. So I think that looks good right there. So loving your purchase. And then what you could do is have your social media handles. This is why I always tell people, if you could have all your social media handles to be the same username, it is great for branding purposes. So for instance, let's say I wanted to go ahead and promote it. I want people to promote it on social media. I would do this. I would duplicate this, put this on the bottom, and then I would say something like, feel free to tag us and share with others, right? And then I will put this right underneath, right here. That's starting to look really cute. And then from there, I will put my social media handles here. So I'm going to go ahead. You will go to Elements and you will type in Instagram. They have all of these to choose from. I'm going to keep it very simple so it could go with the aesthetic that I already have. I don't want to put this one. It's too colorful. I just want to keep it very simple. So I'm going to pick the black one to kind of go with it. It kind of matches a little bit more. So I'm going to put it right there. So I kind of like how that looks. And then I'm going to do Facebook. And I'm going to keep the same aesthetic. So just a small one. If you want to size them up the right size, I usually put them on top. And then just go ahead and push it to the side. And it comes out the same size. I'm going to do Twitter. If you use Twitter, I currently do. So that's why I'm using it. You could keep it all the same, like square. I think that probably will work a little bit better. But it's not the end of the world, right? Because this one is not a square. So it's fine. I'll put it right on top to kind of measure the size. And then these look like they're a little bit more bold than this one. So I'm going to remove that one and I'm going to put this one just for to keep it kind of the same. Okay, so I'm going to keep it right here. I think that looks good. Make a little tab smaller. And if you have any other social media platforms that you use, you could do that. But I think these are the three main ones that majority of people use. So I'm going to go ahead and try to position them in the middle. I'm going to use the little guide, these little pink lines to make sure that they're aligned. So I kind of like it right there. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my handle. Now the handle, I'm not going to do in cursive because I want the person to really know how to spell my username. So I'm just going to do a regular text. I'm going to do a subheading here. And I'm just going to use mine for this tutorial. Nancy Badillo 13, right? And then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And what I might do is make it bold, right? So they can see it. So I'm going to highlight it, bold, and let's see how that looks. You can obviously change the font if you don't like that font. Pick something else. Let's see. I kind of like it a little bit more bold like this since it matches the icons right here. And then put it right there. But you see how simple that was? This is a label that you could use for your products. Once you're happy with it, obviously you could customize this. You could add your branding colors. You could add your logo up here if you have one. You could change the text. You could put whatever you want on your actual label, right? So once you're happy with it, all you're going to do is you could download this as I would download it as a PNG with the transparent background if you wanted to. That way, when you upload it to Sticker Mule, they only print this here for you. But you could just download it. I would do this, transparent, PNG, download. So once you have downloaded your file, all you need to do now is go to stickermule.com and they have all sorts of custom stickers that you could buy. On today's video, we're using the custom stickers section here. We're going to go to the circle stickers. You could do rectangular, square, oval, so on. So we're going to do this one here. And from here, I'm going to select 3x3 because that's the size that we picked. I'm going to select the quantity that I want to buy. Obviously, the more you buy, the more you save. But I'm just going to do 50 for the purpose of this video. And it's going to ask you to upload your work. So I have mine. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it. It's saved on there. Thank you. Oops. So it's right here. I'm going to upload it. It's going to give you like a quick proof of it. And it's right there. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Obviously, you could change the font if you don't like how it looks. And then once you're ready, all you're going to do is go ahead and do a checkout. They actually do send you a proof of it before they actually print it. You have to go ahead and say that you approve it. And then usually, based on the stickers that I have purchased from them before, you could get it as soon as 4 to 5 days. They actually ship out the stickers pretty fast. But this is how simple it is to create business labels that you can use for your Etsy business. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below. The more you guys engage with me and let me know what type of videos you guys want me to create, the easier it is for me to create content for you guys that you will enjoy. If you found this video valuable, please like it, please leave a comment, and please share this video on your favorite platform. And thank you guys for watching. Have a lovely day.